Hey everyone, your average Joe here. My goal is going to be pretty simple. I want to learn, and so let's learn together. How will we learn? I'm going to play games and watch my replays, because that's the one way that you can improve, figuring out your small mistakes, and then try not to make them again. Currently, I'm pretty simply into Platinum. Back then, when I was playing a little bit more, which was more in the wings and heart of the swarm time, I got to master a couple of times. Otherwise, I was pretty much always in diamond. So my goal is to go back into diamond. I restarted playing around November. I found some videos where Protoss could go mass carriers, and I kind of wanted to try that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm almost there. I restarted in gold and climbed up to platinum last season. Right now I'm halfway there to diamond. So let's see if I can make it. So let's go into replays. So that was my first game of the new season. Let's watch what happened. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's look at what I'm doing right now. First mistake, I forgot to look at his race when I was loading in, so that made a lot of difficulties for figuring out what my build order would be, because my opening will be very different between depending on the race that I'm facing. And now I'm seeing that my opponent should be easy to tilt. If anything, tilting could happen because he's just already defeated in his brain. He's thinking that he's lost because he's saying that my race is OP, and well, whatever race you're not playing is usually the OP one. So here, pretty simple, 15 gateway. Trying to figure out what my opponent's race is. So as soon as I see that it's Terran, like alright, let's go with the fast Nexus, fast Cyber, fast Nexus. Here I wasted a little bit of my Chrono stats ban. Here I think it was pretty good. I'm going to manage to get the CZ pick, so that's great. Put guys in the gas because I'm going to need that for a quick... my goal here is to go to Blink and then go fast Colossus with a fast third at around 5 minutes. So I need to start getting some gas. As soon as I drop my Nexus, I'm going to drop another gas. Here I go Cyber first, simply because I've learned that if I go Nexus then Cyber and my opponent goes fast Reaper, my Adept will come out while the Reaper's in my mineral line, and I do not have the APM. As you can see, I'm hovering at like 100, so I don't have the APM to micro my probes awake correctly, and I just end up losing a bunch of mining time, which the beginning is the most important part. So here we can see, let's just pause really. Here we can see that my probe is looking around. The reason is when I went here I saw a barrack float and I'm very confused about what's happening. So let's keep going. And if we go with everyone, you can see that my opponent is doing a factory proxy. But I have no idea about that right now, so I'm just playing my normal game. But I'm wondering what's happening because I haven't seen his expansion, and usually I should have seen some indications that he was about to expand. So that's why I'm sending my adept here, trying to figure out what's gonna happen. I have my probe going around, as you can see here, and making a stalker just for Reaper defense at home. And income wise, we can say I'm doing a good job. I should always be making probes, because that's how you win games until you get to master or grandmaster. It's just make probes, and if you have a better economy and you spend your money, it doesn't matter if your build's a little bit wrong. If you have more money, you're good. Here Here I made a mistake. I was feeling unsafe, which that's good. I'm feeling unsafe with what I've seen right now. So I thought about dropping a gateway thinking, oh, it's probably like a mirroring push, and then I just went back on that decision. Here we can see that my opponent is doing some weird cyclone push. Um, it's going to be a one base cyclone push with two factories, so interesting. I don't know what's the advantage of dropping a factory here though, because he still needs, he still needs the factory here and he needs both production facilities. What is good for him is that he hid this extra refinery correctly, so I didn't know that he was on two gases on one base, and he prevented me from going up there. Actually that was a mistake here. I should have just backed off, used the shade to go in here and confirm the lack of command center. Because from what I'm seeing, I'm thinking right now, hey, he's probably on two bases. So that's why I have my Robo, I have my Chrono, and I see the barracks, and now I see one cyclone. One cyclone. I'm like, oh, it's normal. It's a somewhat normal opening. Usually, cyclone is more defensive, but now I see two cyclones, so I'm just going to go in, cancel the observer, go for the immortal, because immortals are going to take care of that. Still feeling pretty safe though. I just have to micro correctly, and with the battery overcharge, I should be fine. And now let's focus that barracks, because that's what is giving him vision on my high ground. And let's keep macroing, because I'm thinking I'm pretty safe. There's not enough cyclones. Small mistake on my side. I'm pretty sure I could have done something to focus down that very weak cyclone here. And now it's 4 cyclone and some stalkers, some more, one immortal. I'm not that afraid, to be honest. And now he's going to lose vision soon, so again, I'm dropping my robo bait, continuing to macro, getting rid of my velocities, because in my mind, he's 2 bases, right? And that's a mistake that he made. If we look at his cash and the income, he stopped making SCVs. Normally he wanted to do some type of all-in, but now it's not working and you're not going to break that. So he should have just dropped two fast command centers, backed off, made some marines, switched it to tanks, and he probably could have done something, but he didn't want to play that game. He wanted to all-in or quit. Because right now, even if I'm not effective, right, I have twice his income, so it's not going to be even close. And he's pretty nice on dropping a pylon here, thinking, hey, maybe even with a still pylon I could push out. And it's also, if he tries to go support that base, going to slow him down a little bit. The extra shield batteries, very safe. I'm not even making mortals, which may have been a mistake. I should have went with the immortals. With blink, I can't blink onto them, make sure that I'm alright. I have my gateways, so that was another mistake I think. Should have dropped these extra gateways a little bit faster. Because I'm floating money right now, so here that, as you see, I'm thinking, let's do another push, like let's push him, let's counter push. So let's drop the gateways and not do the third base right away. Because if that's all he has, I can actually bust him and quit. So yeah, some small mistakes here on my build order. I forgot to drop gateways. These should have been dropped a little bit earlier, otherwise shield batteries was good. Narrow scouting here, I think I would have been felt safer and probably reacted better if I knew he didn't have a second command center, because I played most of that game thinking he had that natural and thinking, oh, I'm probably losing a little bit. So that shade up and then cancel so you don't lose the adept, pretty important. So thanks for watching, everyone.